We are at 8:19 now, and we just have so much good weather news today. I just keep talking about it. 80 degrees. I think that might be my favorite temperature.
Yes, I mean, it really is pretty perfect. Whatever you want to do outside today, go to the dog park, go to the people park, wherever, it's going to be great weather for it. That's what we're used to.
10 degrees below normal. Did I pass the test?
You passed. All right. Flying colors.
Thank you so much.
A+.
Up next, a big honor for singer Celine Dion. We're going to have that story, and a unique fashion show is happening today in Nashville. Pets and people prepare to hit the runway. As we go to break, a live picture this morning. This is where the Pope is doing Mass in Rio de Janeiro. There's music. Looks nice out there. They're having good weather, too. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Celine Dion has been honored with the Order of Canada. There she is. She was given the award Friday night in Quebec. She's been a member since 1998, but she's now at the highest rank there is. It's called Companion. The Governor General Office praised her for her generosity and commitment to a number of humanitarian causes, and her husband also received a medal as a member during that ceremony. For the first time in San Francisco, the public got to watch the March of the Penguins. There they go. These baby penguins had to leave the kiddie pool and march to their new home on Penguin Island at the zoo. Look at how they waddle and hop. They're so cute. The annual event is usually closed to the public, but this time zoo officials decided to let the world see these little ones make their big trip. A one-of-a-kind fashion show is taking over Nashville's Hutton Hotel tonight, and it's all about lending a helping hand to animals. Channel 4's Ian Wrights has more in Pay It Forward.
Working for you in high definition. This is Channel 4 News Today.
Good morning, everybody. We begin with a live picture this morning of the Music City Triathlon. You're seeing some bikers there on Ellington Parkway. This shot is at Trinity Lane, and the bikers will have to go down Ellington Parkway. They're going to make their finish at LP Field, but this is going on all morning long. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Channel 4 News Today. I'm Ann McCloy this morning. July 28th. It's a beautiful day, and Nancy and I have been looking forward to this forecast since yesterday. We've been talking about it since then, and the number to kind of keep track of is 80 degrees.
80 degrees. And the other number to keep track of is, like, say 48. That's the dew point temperature, which means, hey, it's going to be really, really dry today. Low humidity. 66 degrees right now at Nashville International in the summer, in the heat of July in Middle Tennessee. This just rarely happens.
We'll take it. It's a gift for the kids about to go back to school.
Gift for everyone.
Yeah. We'll take it. All right. Thank you, Nancy. For the second time in just over 1 week, a person in a wheelchair has been killed while trying to cross an intersection. The latest incident happened just before 1 this morning. It happened along Murfreesboro Pike, and police say a man in a motorized wheelchair was trying to cross the road there outside a crosswalk when he was hit by a Cadillac Escalade. Medics rushed him to Vanderbilt Hospital, where he died. Police say that he was wearing dark clothing and that his wheelchair was also dark, so probably hard to see. Officers did not file any charges against the driver. Now, just over 1 week ago, a woman in a wheelchair was struck and killed in Clarksville. At last check, that incident was still under investigation. An armed robber snuck up on a gas station clerk in West Nashville overnight. The holdup happened around 11:30 on White Bridge Road. Police say the clerk was restocking shelves in the cooler when the robber slipped in, flashed a handgun, started demanding money. The clerk handed over the cash, then the robber ran off. Police searched the area with canines, but the robber got away. Listen to them cheer. Hundreds of Fort Campbell soldiers received a hero's welcome overnight as they returned from Afghanistan. The smiling troops you're seeing on your screen, they are members of the 1st Brigade Combat Team, marching strong. More than 300 of them arrived on a red-eye flight. It didn't get here until about 2 this morning. Now that they're back home, many of the soldiers plan to keep the celebration pretty low-key.
Enjoy a beer on the couch together and see our dog.
There may be some drinks involved. See the dog.
Yes, see the dog.
The soldiers have been away from their families for nearly a year. Tennessee will be a hotbed of political activity this week. Later today, U.S. Senator Rand Paul and Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn are heading to Franklin for a campaign fundraiser. Proceeds from the $50 a plate dinner will support State Senator Jack Johnson's re-election effort. Tomorrow, Paul and fellow Senator Lamar Alexander will visit a Nashville charter school with Tennessee Education Commissioner Kevin Huffman. The senators have introduced legislation aimed at making it easier for states and communities to create charter schools. Alexander says that charters give teachers the freedom to use their own judgment and provide parents with more options for their children's education. Tuesday, President Obama is heading to Chattanooga. He plans to visit Amazon's fulfillment center and deliver a speech about the economy and middle-class jobs. During a recent interview with the New York Times, the president said America's growing income gap has undermined many people's belief in opportunity and upward mobility. He also says that without changes, economic growth will be slow and the income gap will continue to grow. The president's visit comes as a plant in West Tennessee announces mass layoffs. Nashville-based Innovative Hearth Products plans to close its manufacturing center in Union City. CEO Mark Klein says the move will allow the company to stay competitive. IHP makes fireplaces and other heating accessories. More than 250 layoffs are expected. Dozens of protesters gathered outside Congressman Scott Desjardins' office on Saturday. The group is urging Desjardins to support an immigration reform bill that's stalled in Congress. Desjardins has already expressed opposition to the plan, saying that it would provide amnesty for millions of illegal immigrants without securing the nation's borders. Supporters say the plan would have a dramatic impact on families right here in the mid-state.
We are an immigrant nation, and that's what makes us strong. We have the ability to bring all the different groups from throughout the world together and work together.
Senate Democrats are planning to hold a number of events around the country to pressure House Republicans into action. An environmental protest took center stage in downtown Nashville yesterday. The Sierra Club sent kayakers to the Cumberland River to draw attention to the pollution in the water. The group is pushing for tougher limits on toxins for coal-fired power plants.
Currently, regulations we have been in place for 30 years. They're very inadequate. While they get the solids out of the water in their ash ponds, they don't get the dissolved metals out of it. We're talking toxic metals.
In April, the Environmental Protection Agency proposed the first ever national standard for toxins dumped into waterways from coal plants. Today is the last day of summer for nearly 100 Nashville students. Tomorrow, Purpose Prep Academy opens its doors to 96 kindergartners, and the kids will be the inaugural class at the charter school. Students at Metro's traditional public schools head back to class on Friday. Oh, man. Oh, summer's over. The kids are just, some of them excited, some of them probably not so much, but at least we have good weather, and especially today on what will be the last for some of those kids to enjoy.
Tear in the eye. It will be a great day for enjoying the outdoors. I mean, you couldn't get more perfect than this.
No, we'll make a note of that. Thank you so much. A student getting ready to start college now has a free ride to get him there, literally. Wyatt Johnson Automotive created a contest for students who took and passed advanced placement classes, you know, those AP classes. The prize is a brand new car, and there were 2 rounds. Each student got a key. First, they had to get the door unlocked. If they did, then they got the chance to start the car. Nathan Rowe was the winner.
I was really not expecting to win anything at all. It's pretty interesting because I was the last one to come up for the first round, and I opened the door, and then I was the first one to come up, and the car just starts.
No expectations, and then he takes home the prize. How cool. Rowe just graduated from West Creek High School. He plans on attending Austin Peay in the fall. Other students took home laptops and other gadgets to help them continue their academic success. An East Tennessee girl is on a very special Disney cruise this morning. 7-year-old Emma Giacona and her family will spend the next week in the Caribbean. Ed Allison, a Nashville man, stepped up to pay for the vacation after he heard about Emma's brain and neck injuries. After she recovered, Emma was so determined to go on a Disney cruise that she set up a lemonade stand to raise the money. According to the Knoxville News Sentinel, the family got to meet Allison before they flew to Florida yesterday. Garth Brooks may feel too young for his latest achievement. That story coming up. And remember this clip? FedEx steps into action after a viral video. This is a live picture this morning from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, where the Pope is giving Mass, his first time abroad since becoming Pope. We'll be right back. Russia has launched a rocket to the space station with a repair kit for a spacesuit. One of the spacesuits started leaking water into a helmet during a spacewalk earlier this month. About 18 ounces of water built up in the helmet, and the mission had to cancel early. When the astronauts get the toolkit, they're going to try and fix the suit and then figure out why it started leaking. The unmanned rocket took off yesterday. It was filled with fuel, food, and other supplies. An elderly man is dead after he was tasered and shot with a beanbag gun. It happened in Chicago yesterday at an assisted living home. Police say the 95-year-old man was waving a butcher knife around and wouldn't stop being combative, so they tasered him. And when that didn't work, they used what they call less lethal beanbag rounds. But a lot of the residents are upset that officers didn't try to do something else.
If they were smart policemen, one could have got in the front of that man and the other one could have went through the back door and thrown a sheet or something over his head, put him down and put the cuffs on him before they shot him.
Police say only after the man was shot they were able to take him into custody. The man was conscious when he was taken to the hospital, but within 5 hours he died. NBC has announced that they're going to make a mini-series about the life of Hillary Clinton. The 4-hour show will start in 1998 when Clinton was First Lady during her husband's second term. From there, it will cover her career as a senator, her run for president, and her tenure as Secretary of State. Actress Diane Lane is set to star as Clinton in that show. No release date has been set. The Oxford English Dictionary is considering changing the definition of marriage. A spokeswoman for Oxford University Press said the definition will change to include same-sex marriage couples in a future edition of the dictionary. She said they're always monitoring words, and especially those where the usage is changing. The Oxford University Press is in Britain, where same-sex marriage was just approved by Queen Elizabeth this month, actually. FedEx has fired an employee after a video of her throwing packages has gone viral. You can see in this video that the woman starts off tossing neatly stacked packages inside, but then she starts kind of chucking them over her head to get them in the truck as far back as she can. She's even teaching the guy next to her how to do this. The video was posted on YouTube this past Wednesday and already has more than 600,000 views. Well, the next time you go golfing, make sure to ask for a hovercraft. That's right, a golf course in Ohio is offering customers the chance to ride around in these bad boys. Look at them go. They go in the water, too. How neat. A trained pilot will drive golfers around the course. You can rent them for $175, and they'll be available next month. Country music star Garth Brooks is a grandpa. Grandpa Garth. That's what we're calling him. The 51-year-old singer said in a statement yesterday that his first granddaughter was born last week, and her name is Carolyn. Brooks has been in semi-retirement as he raises his daughters in Oklahoma. He says he's considering full-time return to his career after his youngest daughter graduates from high school next year. Congratulations to him.
Yes.
Family man.
It reminds me that one of his very, very first singles released was I'm Much Too Young to Feel This Old. I'm paraphrasing it slightly. So.
Well, he's going to do the family thing and then get right back into it. So maybe he's feeling young. All right. The forecast may make you feel young because that sun, it always puts me in the best mood ever.
Yes, the sun and the low humidity. I know I harp on that, but I love it. Low humidity today and today only. Get out and enjoy it.
Knowing that, you just got to take advantage while you can.
So true. And today's the day.
Yeah. So if you go out to eat today, you might want to sit outside because it's going to be so nice out.
Yes, I totally agree. And, we have no low scores to report in our restaurant report this week.
More good news. Jersey Mike's on Bandywood Drive scored a 100.
KFC on Lebanon Road scored a 100.
And lastly, Pizza Hut on Old Hickory Boulevard also scored a perfect 100. So today, definitely a great day to grab something to eat.
And that patio, yes, awesome idea.
Tempers flare at Titans training camp. More just ahead in Channel 4 Sports. And we've got a live picture this morning. It's coming up in just a minute. Here's the roads. This is I-440 at Nolensville High. Oh, you did?
I do.
Sorry about that.
We'll be right back.
Sports Sunday. Have a great day.
We've got a live look right now of Ellington Parkway. This is where the Music City Triathlon is happening, at least part of the course. This is where the bikers will make their move, and you can see a few of them heading along Ellington right now. We'll be right back with final weather.
If you see news happening, email photos or videos to pix@WSMV.com. That's PIX at WSMV.com.
We have got a beautiful shot right here from our Renaissance cam of the Music City Triathlon. Can't really see anyone in the water right now, but that's where the swimmers are going to be jumping in. Actually, you can see one of the runners right there.
From time to time, yeah, and if you look closely, we occasionally see a swimmer coming through the water and somebody running past, and we cheer them on. Yes, good for you. Better you than I. Okay, we're taking a look at temperatures right now. 66 degrees, actually pretty perfect conditions for running a triathlon and swimming one and biking one. 80 degrees for our high today, which is 7 degrees cooler than yesterday, and happens to be 10 degrees below normal for this time of year. And we are just bottoming out in our humidity department. Very low humidity.
Wonderful. I wonder if the nice temps will help with the times for the triathlon participants
I would
today.
think so.
That'd be nice.
My guess.
Hey, we're going to leave you with a live shot of the Pope in Rio de Janeiro this morning for Mass. Have a great day.